So I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about my curriculum because I have the teacher manual and the student workbook. So in the teacher manual, we have all the important sections like how to use it, all the lesson plans, and then all the appendices, which include the recipes, the music games, poetry, the answer key that for the workbook, and all my citations for where I got images and research and whatnot. But then this is the student workbook, and I recommend each student has their own workbook, and it comes with a listening page. Here's my little first page. It comes with a listening page, so you can listen to the song of the composer, and there's some kind of listening activity that the lesson plan talks about. A timeline and a map to mark the map, the country where they're from. And then our time and place connections. So what else was going on during their lifetime? What was happening in the composer's life in art, science, literature, local American and world history, and the time and place cards, which are made, but I still haven't gotten my copy of yet. Have sentence summaries to explain a little bit about it, and then the lesson plans that you have in here go into further detail about this with either a read aloud or biography or some kind of experiment or activity to do in correlation with each one of these. So let's go past the music section. Well, first let me show you. This is Beethoven. So for example, the Beethoven listening activity is a musical map. So you'd be following the musical symbols for the song. Da, 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 da. So for Elise will be the song for Beethoven. All right, the next section after the music section is you would go to science, and those are codes. They have words that you have to figure out based on the code, and it involves all the connections and subjects throughout the week from the time and place connections. And I think there are 6 different codes. We have random substitution, Braille, Pigpen, clock cipher, tic-tac-toe, Morse code, and then a new one, semaphore, which I'm super excited. Semaphore, the flag symbol. So a fun new one for Tour 4. After the science codes, we have the art pages. There are art activities listed in here with art tutorials. There are also coloring pages. So if you don't feel comfortable doing the art tutorial, or maybe you have some younger kids, the coloring pages might be more fun. And then after art, we have the copy work. So we have a quote from the author and from that week's composer. And you can work on tracing. You can work on writing in print, writing in cursive. And so here's a quote by George Handel. "I should be sorry if I only entertain them. I wish to make them better." And so you could work on different parts of grammar. Copying, maybe circling the punctuation marks, underline all the pronouns, putting a square around all the nouns, all the adjectives, all the verbs, review your grammar that way. And then the last section is the geography section. We got a world map here, and we have all the different continents. And you can be writing the composer's name on the map to help remember where they are, so where they are from, and help build a visual of who all was in Germany, who all was in Spain, who was in France, things like that. So those are the 2 things. So the parent should have one, and then each student should have their own student workbook. So check it out on Amazon. You can also get the digital files from my webpage. They're cheaper to download the digital file, but then you would have to print it yourself. This comes already nicely printed, so enjoy.